Ladies and gentlemen, this is Prizer TV. I say this is Prizer TV, and what you are looking at is an information from Burkina Faso, because what happened in Burkina Faso this week, we believe you need to know how it happened, where it happened, the area, the location, and how effective that is for the development of Burkina Faso. And that is the reason we are here. So what we are looking at actually is a dam with a water channel which are being used for farm irrigation. And then if we are to talk about this particular image you are seeing here, it actually happened at Dourou. The water you are seeing is a Dourou lake in Burkina Faso. And this Dourou is not very far away from Ouagadougou. It is 101 kilometers. By car, it will take you 2 hours 6 minutes from the capital city of Burkina Faso. Now, we have another image that did not come from Dourou this week. And that image also came from Burkina Faso. And that one happened at Faso region, and the area is Kenedougou. The Faso region you are seeing here, is a region, and the water where everything happened is this water you are seeing here. Now, this place is very, very close to Bobo de Lasso. It is just 40 kilometers from Bobo de Lasso, but is 432 kilometers from Ouagadougou city. So what we have for you today come from two scenes, two areas, and we are going to narrate to you how everything happened there, the importance of this water, and how this is a game changer for Burkina Faso and Ibrahim Traoré. Remember, this is the first time in West Africa a dam is being built like this to help the farmers. Many presidents in Africa, when they enter office, they never thought about irrigation. They will never think about us. Only Ibrahim Traoré is the president from West Africa who came into office and said, you know what, we have vast land everywhere. We have rivers. We have waters available. I have traveled to different countries, different Western countries, including Russia. All these countries have canals that distribute waters to their farmers. For some of you who do not know, Russia is one of the biggest countries that produce grains. Most of the flour used to make bread come from Russia and Ukraine. They all have canals. Ibrahim Traoré was very disappointed after visiting Russia. And when he came back, he said, you know what? We have another good in Africa, and that good is our soil. We have land everywhere. We have water everywhere. Our weather is good. We have enough sun. We don't have to be waiting for only rainy season to cultivate our crops. Immediately he returned, he began to build this dam you are looking at now. The dam was tested 2 months ago when the operation commenced. And after testing, see the improvements they have made. These are the farms that the dams are being used to irrigate. It's mind-blowing the changes Ibrahim Traoré made in a very short period of time. After the testing, now it has been opened. The one you are looking at here is Ismail Zumbil, who come for the opening of the dam at the Kenedougou. And this is marvelous. If you can remember, Egypt have something like this at Nile. And that is the reason Egypt is one of the countries that produce food in Africa. Now, if we read very well, we will see the name of Faso here and the method. This happened at Faso. So what we are looking at is what happened at Kenedougou in Burkina Faso. And we are going to take a look on the photo and the images we have about what happened in Burkina Faso, because it is mind-blowing. From now, no Burkinabe will be crying, especially the ones at Kenedougou, which is Faso region, about shortage of water anymore. Now, as I said earlier, the place is located 432 kilometers from Ouagadougou, is a bit far away. So here is when they were testing the water and everybody was happy. Though the water has already been unused by the farmers, and the farmers were happy. For over 2 months they have used the water and the result was unbelievable. So this is the Prime Minister when he visited the Dourou region, which is the upper side closer to Ouagadougou. Notice that there are two things here. One happened at Ouagadougou and the other one happened at the Dourou region. The one at the Dourou region has already been unused, while the one at Kérédou has not been used. What you see is when they tested it at Kérédou. As we continue, this is how the place is, and it is very beautiful. Here is when the minister was answering some questions at the site, and here is the control room where all the machines and some switches are being mounted. Another switches are here outside because rain cannot destroy them. So here is our entrance of the water to the farms, and here is the water that we talked about. This water is located as Kérédou. Then we continue here. Here is the inauguration of the one at Kérédou, which is Faso region. As we continue, this is how the area is looking. Remember, when Ibrahim Traoré came into power, the first thing he did was to buy tractors. So all these tractors being purchased by Ibrahim Traoré are right now at work. Now there are tractors and water is available in Burkina Faso. Everywhere is turning into green, and that is going to be a mind changer for Burkina Faso and for Africa entirely. We pray that this will teach other African countries lesson, because we see no reason why Africa should be hungry. We see no reason why Africa will be immigrating to other countries, suffering when there is good land, fertile land, good soil. The problem Africa has is water. And instead of the leaders to suggest how to distribute the waters, they are using the money belonging to the state to buy expensive vehicles. Those expensive vehicles are what is sucking Africans' money. Thank God that God has finally sent Ibrahim Traoré, who understood all these things. Everybody in his government looks simple. The man you are looking at here is the Minister of Agriculture, Ismail Sombi. And this man you are seeing here is actually the Prime Minister. Very, very simple. Corruption zero. In some countries, all these people would dress differently from other people. Say, what are the difference between these people? You wouldn't even know who is Prime Minister, who is President, who is Governor, who is Commissioner, and who is Minister. Because everybody is just the same. Everybody looks the same. Nobody is extravagant. If you are a soldier, you dress like a soldier. The same way Ibrahim Traoré wear is what all these people are wearing. Everybody the same thing. This is how Africa is supposed to be. This is how Africa is supposed to be. And the money is supposed to be used as it is being used in Burkina Faso. As I told you earlier, this one is the site at Kérédou. You can read how it is spelled here. Kérédou. The Kérédou is located about 500 kilometers from Ouagadougou. Is very, very far. A little bit closer to Burkina. So as we continue getting here, you can see this is a very, very sophisticated machine, and you can look at it. The one at the Kérédou, these things are from Kérédou. These ones are also from Kérédou, while this one is from Dourou. So let's continue showing what's happened there, because Kérédou as well, Dourou, as I said earlier, and here you see is we have to turn the water off and to turn the water on. What we are seeing here is like a drill. When you rotate this left, you are actually closing the water. When you turn it right, But when you turn it right, you are closing the water. But when you turn it left, you are opening the water. That is exactly what is happening here. No, this thing was not supposed to be done regularly. No. People who control dams do it once in a while. It is not working like machine. So then let's go. And here is how water is floating. And everybody is happy, especially the Prime Minister, when he saw the result that we have done after the test for 2 months. Look at how everywhere is looking green. Why should Africa travel abroad? Why should Africa die on the Mediterranean Sea? If we have good land like this, why should Africa be hungry when there is good land, good soil, land for cultivation? Sometimes it's because of water. Who is to be blamed? The leaders. Asking the president in our country, what is he using his money to do when you people are suffering? Why can't our president do what Ibrahim Traoré is doing in Burkina Faso? Simple. Now everybody can go to farm. Water is free. Irrigation is free. Tell me why Burkina Faso is not going to progress. Impossible. Look at the vast land everywhere in Africa. Thank God like Ibrahim Traoré has known the key for African success. Farming. Farming. Continue farming. Everybody should go to farm. That you can't force people to go to farm when they don't have water. This is the problem that we have in Africa. So let's continue see the test of 2 months, see the results. Unbelievable. Even freeway turning clean immediately. And I am going to show you one image that amazed me here. That image is about the picture taken a year ago when Ismail visited this place before the project. You will see how bright the area looks, and you take a look how it looks today. It is a different case, and that image I'm talking about is what you are seeing here. What you are seeing here. This place is the area where everything happened at Dourou. You see how bright everywhere is? This is Dourou. This is Dourou. This is how bright everywhere is. This is Dourou. Now, how does this Dourou looks today? This is the same Dourou. This is the same place. The same place. This image was taken from the camera of Faso 7, and if you check very well here, there is the image of area. This is Dourou. The cameraman was standing over here and they take the image. It didn't come up to this side, but what you are seeing here is Dourou. Is Dourou. This car was blocking the bush. This is the Dourou where this thing is mounted, and today it looks completely different. This is the image of Dourou. If you can see the change of helping farmers. Why is it that the farmers in Burkina Faso are not going to rejoice? Their place has changed. Look, everywhere has turned the green immediately. Just 2 months of testing. Look at the impact. Is that not unbelievable? Is that not unbelievable? Europe have been using this irrigation system for years. Some African leaders refuse to adopt it. What they adopt is how to spend the money. They do that used to look dry. Look at how Dourou look now. Look at the back. Everywhere has turned green. All these places, you see this, the house I was telling you about. So formally, see how the place was looking. Very bright. Very, very bright. You see it? Do you see it? Today is a different thing. Everything has turned green because of water. Just for 2 months. Just for 2 months. Look at the areas. Look at how everything is. Greeny. Wow, Ibrahim Traoré is doing marvelous job. Marvelous. Marvelous. So let's continue going. And this is also when he visited the place 2 months ago, and look at how land is turning into green in Burkina Faso. Especially what is happening in Dourou is unimaginable. Everywhere. Harvest in Burkina Faso is expected to reach at least 500% more. 500% more, because everywhere has turned green. Look, water now is not a problem, and it will be continuous, because this water you see is water from the lake, and the lake is saving the water whenever rain falls. The water will never dry, because it is water from nature, from lake, from a big lake, one of the biggest lakes. That is marvelous. As I said earlier, this is the control room where the tower is turning the machine on and off, and you can see everybody here is smiling, especially the Minister of Agriculture. And when it is turned on, the water will follow this place to distribute waters around these places. Marvelous, marvelous. This is what all countries in Africa should copy. So, as I told you earlier, this is how to close the water and to turn the water on. And here you can see here where tractors are working and everybody is happy. Well, in order not to make the video too long, you have seen what Ibrahim Traoré is doing and the effect of good governance. This is mind-blowing. We are very happy that Africa is turning green again. Africa is turning green again, like what happened in the ancient time. Thanks to Ibrahim Traoré for bringing back the real color of Africa. This is how all African countries should look like when you are on air. Not what we used to see. When you are on air, all the African landscape is reddish and dried. Now technology has reached Africa. Thank you very much for watching. I am very happy for what is happening in Burkina Faso. This is Brazos TV, and I see you next time. We will be bringing all the information and details as they come out, especially the ones from Burkina Faso. If you check here, you see the river, and this is one of the biggest rivers. Very, very big. From the satellite, you could see that the water is big. And there is no country in Africa that does not have river. Then why are we suffering for water? Asking our president. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time.